Good morning, good morning. Let me know if you can hear me. Popping on live. Facebook Live, it's been a while. Got some new stuff going on at Box of Maine. Want to say hi to some familiar faces. During this broadcast, you can support my page by sending stars. Summer's pretty much over here in Maine, guys. It's getting cold out this morning. I have pants on. I almost wore a sweatshirt into work. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I need somebody to cheer me up this morning. I do have some really exciting news. Some things we've been working on for quite a while. Finally pulled the trigger on making it happen. Want to share that in just a minute. Waiting to see if Facebook will send this out to any of the followers of Box of Maine. So it says I have a slow connection, so that's never good. Let me know where you're tuning in from. All right, we got some people joining in right now. We got 5 people watching. Comment down below. Where are you watching from? It was like 57 degrees this morning in Old Town, Maine. We are a gift box company. For those of you that don't know, we package up Maine-made products. My allergies are acting up. As you can tell, I'm feeling congested, so that means the weather is changing in Maine. It's getting cold out in the morning. Got the long johns out, Gary. Nah, I don't know about the long johns. That's pretty much for like ice fishing, maybe hunting, late November. Hey, all right, we got some people joining in. I haven't done a live in a while. Wanted to say hello, Paul Akeson. Let's go. 5 years diamond member. How you doing? Long time since I've ordered, been sick. Yeah, barbecue chips. I used to send Paul Akeson barbecue chips in the basement about 10 years ago. So Paul, hope that you feel better. And thank you so much for just supporting the business over the years. Standish, Maine, North Carolina. Yep, Paul's in North Carolina. Paul used to order barbecue chips quite often. And so that kind of segues me into what I want to talk about next, is if somebody likes some of the stuff that we have up here in Maine, right? You can now get it for less. And I know you guys are saying, oh boy, here we go. He's going to sell me on something. This is just so we are a gift box company. But since gift boxes, guys, for those that have been following, hey, Darcy from Florida. All right, we got 10 people joining live. Let's go. Good to see you guys. Good morning from Maine. It's Friday. I've had my coffee. I'm feeling good, aside from being congested. Looking forward to a long weekend. We will be closed on Labor Day. Give the employees the day off to enjoy time with families and, kind of last summer activity, right? If you're from Maine, let me know down below if you're from Maine originally, or even New England, I suppose. Labor Day is like, okay, summer is over, right? As a kid growing up, we went to the Blue Hill State Fair, which is this weekend, and it was kind of like summer is over, school has started, and that's kind of where we're at right now. We have certain things here in Maine that kind of trigger it, right? Obviously, the colder mornings, leaves start to change for obvious fall seasonal times. Pumpkin spice, Dunkin' and Tim Hortons. I think the biggest thing is probably the tourists are gone, right? The college students come in. So good to see you guys. Hey, look, so if you like barbecue chips, right, and you're not from Maine, or if you like whoopie pies or blueberries, we have finally set up, after spending lots of time and money, we have a subscription option where you can subscribe and save. So now, if you go on the website and you click Humpty Dumpty potato chips, and you're like, wow, that's pretty expensive, you can sign up for monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly. So yes, I know for the past 10 years I've been saying we are not a subscription box. We are not a subscription box. We now have a subscription service, okay? And so you can sign up if you really like whoopie pies and you want to get them monthly, or Moxie soda. You can subscribe and save. So monthly, bi-monthly, quarterly. You can save up to 15%. So depending on which term you select, the better the savings for you guys. And it helps, if I'm being honest and transparent, it helps create more of a residual business base for us. So we can have income coming in monthly as opposed to very sporadically throughout holiday seasons, right? So our graph kind of goes like this. We get an increase in Mother's Day, Father's Day. It stays pretty flat for the summer. And then it dips down September and October, and then all of a sudden it just goes boom in November and December. So it can be tough to run a small business, especially in Maine right now with everything going on. So we want to win-win, right? We want to give you guys the ability to subscribe and save money, and then in turn it helps us know, oh, okay, we have X amount of subscriptions every month, kind of creating residual, growing, organic monthly business. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I just wanted to hop on, one, to see people like Paul, see people like Gary, to say hello. It is always refreshing to be able to talk to you guys in person and not always just, behind a screen, essentially. But if you've ever been to the gift shop, if you've ever stopped by, come stop by if you're in the area. If you've ever seen us at shows, we like to talk to people. If you call, you're going to get a real person. You're not going to get AI. You're not going to get robocalled or spammed or solicited. This is about as close as it's going to get. Me just telling you about some new things that we've added to the company, just to look to kind of grow and can keep you guys coming back, because you guys are the reason why we can continue in business. Right now it's been really tough. I just talked to a guy yesterday who just went out of business, Bob and Mother's, Downey's Dinner Dust. He had these little Maine seasoning shakers with made ingredients in it. And, it's tough right now. A lot of stuff going up in price still, shipping costs, all that good stuff that you guys are also having to embrace as well. So us small guys are getting beat up a little bit again this year. So anyways, with all that being said, we're always excited to bring new things that are fresh, and we want to tell you guys, because you are a part of this with us, this journey, and we couldn't do it without you. So thank you so much for anybody that just took the time to watch 5-10 minutes to watch this video. I don't do them as often anymore. I'm going to try to keep putting out little videos here and there. I've been kind of stepping back from the social media. I have someone else that's been posting on social media. Just got a lot of things going on and trying to get all the paperwork and taxes and hiring, all the boring stuff that nobody really wants to hear about. But, from time to time we do bring on new products. I don't have any with me right now, but we have a new blueberry soap, Wandering Goat. It's made out of goat's milk. It's got little dehydrated pieces of blueberries in it. It smells good. I haven't put it on my body yet, so hopefully it's a good product as far as the job it was created to do. If you've ever seen them, they do a lot of shows. So Wandering Goat, go check them out. Always adding new products, new things like Subscribe and Save, Acadian gift packs. So it's the end of summer, Labor Day. Make sure you go and get your Labor Day stuff done. We do, we're wrapping up the end of summer Labor Day sale, $5 off a bunch of stuff. We're bringing back the perfect attendance box. I just put a video out yesterday, and we're continuing to work with schools. If any of you care, this is kind of a little bit of a download of some things we've been doing. We continue to do school box programs and whoopie pie fundraisers, and this perfect attendance box. Classrooms in Maine, and the teachers can submit. They just fill out a form if their class has perfect attendance, and the more times they have perfect attendance, the more drawings they get into this, and then we send them a Box of Maine with some Maine-made snacks and a kickball, and we're going to put some colored pencils in there, some bracelets, some books. You guys can sponsor a Maine classroom if you want. That's on the website. So we're always just looking to give back. We just had a lady just come in here just now for some Maine veterans, so we there's so many different ways to give back, and we love doing it. I was just talking to a friend yesterday, Bobby V, and he was telling me about how he really has enjoyed giving back, and it really makes it rewarding, and we love it. So thank you guys for your contributions, your support, and all the things that we do. And it's just fun. It keeps us moving forward and not backwards. So I hope that you guys continue to move forward. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out. You're going to get a real person. Like I said, there's no AI here. AI's taken over. I just read an article, something about Old Town, Maine, the town that I've lived in now for 10 years. Has got some kind of AI stuff where they're going to be able to track you or something crazy. So it's pretty wild world out there. It's the wild, wild west. But here at Box of Maine, we're just down to earth Mainers, born and raised here. We love our state. We love the products that we have. And we want to share it with the world, continue to share it with as many people as possible. So make sure you tell somebody about us if you haven't already. Like I said, it's been kind of a tough year. The summer's been kind of flat as far as like sales go. We're hoping for a great holiday time. It's a very crazy time here at Box of Maine, and it takes us months to prepare. So that's all I got. I could just keep rambling on. But go check out that subscribe and save. I think, you'll see it on a lot of the food options that we have. Lobster meat, red hot dogs, like I said, different types of chips and snacks. So yeah. So that's what I got, guys, and good to see some of you. It's been a little while since I've seen you guys on here, so I figured I'd pop on and say hello. So I'm going to take off, get some more things to do. It's Friday. Might try to get out a little bit early, hang out with the fam, enjoy the last extended weekend here. So, all right, God bless you guys. Thank you so much again. I'll catch you on the next one. I don't know when that will be, but I'll catch you. All right, peace.